Online and app, and soon to be on 87.7 FM from the 23rd of July to the 19th of August. You'll be able to take us in the cars, listen to us on the move, and indeed on the groove. 87.7 FM from the 23rd of July. We're super stoked about that. Now, every week I catch up with Ben Gobbi. We get to find out what's in his box, and he's joining us here in the studio this morning. Great to catch up, buddy.
Hi there, how you doing? You okay?
Good, thanks.
Good.
Oh, smells so good. We'll talk about this Bao Buns in just a moment. How is life with you? Busy. Lots going on.
Yeah, this is going to be going forward now, busiest month that we've had, I think. Last week, though, we had a wedding for Rachel Harrington and Sean Warrington.
Congratulations.
Indeed. That was up in Marlowe's Musselwick Farm. Beautiful place.
Right, okay.
That was 103, I think, in the end, for a buffet and whatever. It was beautiful. And then this week now we're prepping for the weekend, which is a bit nuts. We've got private dining Begelli for 6 people. That's in the afternoon on Saturday. And then Ellie's going to be cooking for Puffin. They're having their staff do together. There's 200 of them.
Wow.
At about 2 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock, we've got to pop to Nayland after I've come back from Begelli and go for a barbecue for 400 people in Nayland.
400. That's a lot of burgers and sausages.
About 700 for the day altogether.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's going to
That's
be
a lot of people, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a lot.
And
of
on long
cooking.
course weekend as well. So the roads will be closed and all the delights that go with it.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna have a lot of duck and a dive in to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get through it, my man.
Yeah.
If you're stuck, give me a shout because I'm gonna be at the finish line at long course weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be there with Matt Evans, the main organizer, and he's always got a walkie-talkie. So if you're stuck and you want to know diversion, give me a shout. I'll have a chat with Matt for you. Right? See, when there's a way in Pembrokeshire. Must say thank you for the delicious food again last week. We've been catching up on lots of birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day.
Yeah.
Our family has just been. We haven't managed to line up at all. We did last Thursday. The food was beautiful, and as I'm sort of saying to you off air, I'm making my way through your menu. But it's got to be done. But, special occasion like that, you usually go for a banquet, don't you? Something that you like.
Yeah,
I thought, do you know what? No, I can't. I've done the beef, done the chicken.
Yeah.
I've got to do the pork. And it's something that I never normally would go for.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But my goodness me, I'm glad I did. It was beautiful.
We go for the pork belly. And the pork belly, again, we can braise it in apple. And we braise it for 4 or 5 hours, a bit like the beef brisket. And you just know you're onto a winner. You know it's going to melt in your mouth. You know you're getting a nice portion. So, yeah, it's always a winner with that one.
Oh, spot on. Very nice. Thank you, mate. Absolutely delicious.
No problem at all.
And I got to nick a bit of the missus's chicken as well at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, I got there in the end.
Great.
Full course. So Bao Buns. I mean, we are seeing these everywhere now.
Yeah.
Lots of street food outlets. They're on main menus. Michelin-star restaurants.
Yeah.
You see them everywhere. I mean, they are a real go-to now, aren't they?
No, definitely. Well, a couple of years ago, when the lockdown was happening, obviously we did a lot of research about what we might go into. And we looked to London, basically. We look at trends in London. We look at places, sort of that way to see what we might do. So there's a couple of places too and things like that. And I saw a couple of pictures. I'm very much a visual person in the way that if I see a picture, I think, oh, that would look good for us. That the colours, the vibrance, the whatever. So, yeah, we just started making our own Bao Buns with it's a bit like a white bread flour mix. And then just went from there then and started... put them on the menu, and it just kicked off. Because I think at the time, a couple of years ago, no one else had done them in the area. And they're just soft, pillowy, cloud-like consistency. Oh, they're just beautiful. So yeah, we went from there.
Well, where did they originate from, Ben? What sort of, how did Bao Buns come along? I mean, I never heard of them up until, like you said, a couple of years ago, really.
Yeah. Well, it's from Chinese kind of cuisine. And Taiwan and things like that, and they do a lot of steaming. So they do dumplings, they do wontons. They're all in the sort of little pastry wrappers, and then they've made basically start like almost like a bread roll, but then they sort of cut it in the middle, fold it over, then steam it, and that became the Bao Bun then.
Right. Okay.
So steam it in their sort of bamboo baskets. And then just you can we now as Westerners then are cutting them open, stuffing them with a load of stuff, and going from there. Well, with our stuffing, it's a bit of a play on things. We're making it sort of for the Western market, keeping it tasty. We're putting our braised beef in there. So again, what we talked about, the Pembrokeshire beef. The offcuts of that, then after you've had your beef dinner that you've had, go into our Bao Bun stuff and our beef burgers and stuff like that. And we do a pork one. We're sort of flavoring them then with Asian barbecue flavors to get them really rich, meatiness. They're absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, let's have a look what you would put in a bao bun, what you would stuff it with, what exactly it would look like.
So yeah, here we have this is the bao bun here. There's two bao buns here. We've got the bread here. We've cut it open. We've got the braised meat then inside, where we put our Western side of things on. What we were talking about a couple of weeks ago with when you eat something, you want umami, you want texture, you want acidity, you want all these things. We've got the Asian slaw then on top for texture, so that gives you a bit of crunch. We've got the pickled onions then for sort of sweetness and sourness. We've got rocket for pepperiness. So when you're putting it in your mouth, you've got that soft, pillowy, the bread, and then you've got that really meaty, lovely depth of the beef, and then you've got all the other components then going on. So it is quite a explosion of flavors in your mouth, and I think that's why they've really become quite popular.
Yeah,
because there's all sorts going on in it, and yet they're very accessible. They're a good street food, and they're easy to eat on the run for lunch or whatever.
Yeah, and they're really filling as well, I find.
Yeah. Well, a lot of I think it's a lot of the time we put so much flavor in there, and then we pile it all up. I think they're quite filling as well.
And is that a serving? You'd always get sort of two bao buns?
Yeah, for us, we do them. You can get bigger bao buns, obviously. Other people do bigger bao buns and then just put one. We kind of like the way that people can share those, have one each for a starter or whatever you want. But yeah, they're affordable for lunch, and they've been well received.
Yeah, they smell fantastic and they taste absolutely delicious. And of course, if someone would like to have these bao buns or anything off your lunch menu, they can get in touch with you right now and get an order in. No,
definitely. I mean, as much as we're busy on the weekend, throughout the week, we're always, happy to do lunches and dinners from 12 till 3 and 5 till 8. Give us a ring. Check us out on the website, thebox.bengobbi.co.uk, Facebook, Instagram. Give us a like and a share. We're quite happy to do any of these things.
Yeah, and it is so delicious. So make sure you head on over to the Insta, the Facebook. It's at the box with Ben Gobbi. Look for that spring summer menu. It's absolutely fabulous. I'm getting there. I'd say I'm probably about 50-60% through the menu now.
You've had salads, haven't you?
I'm getting there. I've done the salads.
Yeah,
I've done the pork. I've done the beef. I've done the chicken. I think I'm pretty much all there on the mains now. I need to do the veggie option.
Noodles.
Noodles. That is definitely one thing I've got to do is the noodles. I think that'll probably be my next on the list, actually.
Yeah, they're bloody tasty as well.
Yeah. I love it. It's at the box, Ben Gobbi. Do check him out. Food is absolutely delicious. Also for private catering needs as well. He is your man. That's what's in the box this week. We're back again next week for more delicious delights and great ideas of things that you can eat, enjoy, cook yourself. But if you want someone to cook it for you, look no further than the box. City on the way after Agnes. Great to catch up, Ben.
Thank you very much.
Cheers to see you, buddy.